Let's do a little tour of the ranch. Got the Chinese palms, the palmettos, a little bit shady there. A little bit of trimming needed to be done up on top. Another day. Could see through to the house now at least. Couldn't see nothing before. Man, that sun coming in hard. Palmettos trimmed. Chinese palms trimmed. Got some mail. Drainage ditch, check. Gotta do a little trimming here. Got some dead stuff all over. Doesn't look good. That's a garbage pail filled with some waste. A lot of pine needles. Bushes need a trimming. Sun's in the way. Oh man, the queen palms. It's gotta be about 40 feet high. There's some trees. Some Japanese palms. There's just plants everywhere. Damn sun. It's about 95 degrees today. About 3:30 in the afternoon. And the work day is done. More pine needle piles. Here's some more work. Hasn't been touched yet. Gonna clear this out next week. Make it look real pretty. A little bit more trimming here. A pine tree with vines all over it. Yeah, man, that's a pretty palm. A lot of fun trimming that one. Here's another one. A lot of fun trimming that one. Up high on the ladder. Gotta get to work on this. That's gotta be planted somewhere. Got 3 different plants in here. Been sitting here a long time. The disgusting fern. Gotta get rid of every fern and nothing but a disease. Little station where more plants need to be thrown in the ground. Some soil. These guys are fun. They grow like wild weeds. Got a little bit of work done here. Cleaned out about 7 to 10 feet. Can't go no more. Gotta get the hedge clipper for this. Impedes the lawnmower from getting through. There's some more work. Gotta clear all this out. Yeah, that's a nice, I think that's a sable. A pool area with a missing screen. Still waiting to put that up. This is a pepper tree right next to a pine tree. This pine tree is huge. Gotta get rid of that pepper tree. There's some more palms, a couple more. Bougainvilleas right here. Should have been flowering better than this. Gotta do some weeding around that. There's another pine needle pile. Pine needles are everywhere. Gotta get them up. This was fun. This is about 5 days work inside here. 5 days work over there. Here goes the fan palm pile as I step into the jungle. That'll break down over time. Rain, dry them out. Yeah, man, the jungle. This was fun to do. Never-ending fan palms, pine needles, vines, weeds. Now you can walk right through it. These weeds grew up, and a month took these weeds to come back. I wish they were herb. Carved out a nice little pathway in here. So it's unpassable. Here's a little bit more work. This is what it basically looked like. Total destruction after I got through it. That's the jungle. Coming up now, this is the island, which you could not even see through. Now you got at least a little bit of room to work in there when vines start growing. The jungle's all clean. Got another little area here. This is the border island. It borders his neighbor. That was fun cleaning. Here's a northwestern pine tree. What it doing in Florida, I don't know. Yeah, there's another nice queen. It's much smaller than the one in front. This is where the turtle lived. Turtle lived down in these holes over here. Sun hitting it, you can't see how deep that hole is. He got another hole on the other side, right by the gully. That's his mound of dirt. He pulled all that dirt out, the turtle. Whacked this bush the other day. Hedge clippers. Quick 5-minute job. Here's another palm. Trim that bitch down. Right near the gully. Gotta get the weed whacker on this too. And yet another little island of palmettos. They're everywhere. This had to be cleaned. A day and a half. Still got a lot of pine needles here that gotta go in the garbage can. Just piles and piles of stuff everywhere. That palm tree covered with vines. Palm trees everywhere. Gotta be careful not to get hit off the head with a pine cone. Always go on pine cone patrol. Oh man, the trailer. I gotta get out of here. That's an eyesore. There's more gardenias. They flowered about a week ago. They ain't looking too pretty now, but flowers will come back. This is a tangerine tree in its infancy. It was pretty much dead. Got some green leaves growing. We got some stems that look pretty good here. This stem's still coming back to life. Couple of holes for paradise birds. Dug out over here, gonna plant them tomorrow. That's a fishtail. It was in a flower pot for 15 years. Finally in the ground now. Fishtail gonna grow quick. Whacked all that with the weed whacker yesterday. Here's another fishtail. Trimmed it down a little too much maybe. After planting it. Got another hole for the paradise bird sitting here waiting. Yeah, this is what it usually looks like around here. Just total chaos. Pine cone pile. You got your wood pile here. Got your vines. And a lot of palmettos. Lots of palmetto work to be cut down. Dragging pine needles out. Cutting vines when doing it. That's across the gully. It's a lot of work here. A lot of work. This area I'm walking on got hit by the weed whacker 2 days ago. Weeds start growing up right away again. That's what it looked like before the weed whacker hit it. There's a lot of green weeds that you can't smoke. Yeah, that's about it. There's a little tunnel way to get through the jungle. Come through here. Need some rain, got weeds growing. This is the drainage system. Nice So there's palm trees, pine trees. Shit just don't stop growing. More it grows, well, you gotta take care of it. Heading towards the driveway now. Knocked out a tree branch the other day. Leave it in the driveway till Sunday night. Drag that bitch out. Pick it up Monday morning. Here's another paradise bird. This guy's pretty massive. Cut this tree branch right there. A couple of tree branches so that bird doesn't have nobody blocking his sun. Squirrel don't like it. He like to jump from this tree onto the bird. He can't do that no more. These here guys were yellow. They're getting their color back, turning green. They're looking happy. And last but not least, that's a familiar tool. Got a little flower bed going. Too bad the flowers aren't in it, it's just plants. It's better than the weeds that we're growing though. 2 or 3 times a week, come out, pull a couple of weeds out, and never stop growing. Gotta kill them weeds before they take over. And that's about it. Oh, this was nothing at one time. It's starting to really come in. Unfortunately, it's a fucking weed. Come on in. Yeah, that's one of my favorite plants right there. At one point you couldn't even see no trunks. It was just green everywhere. Come on into the pool area. Lots of shadows.